Bigelow started 4 IndyCar races out of 6 attempts in 1910 and 1911 and won a race at San Francisco in the latter year. After retiring from racing, Bigelow worked as a racing promoter and had influence in the creation of the United States interstate highway system. Here he sits in his car prior to the 1911 Indianapolis 500, where he finished 15th. Zarka mostly raced in his home state of Pennsylvania, but did race in the AAA National Championship from 1935 to 1940. During that time, he started 4 races and got a best finish of 12th place at the 1937 Vanderbilt Cup. Here he is prior to that race. After winning the Arizona State Midget Association Championship in 1949 and 1950, Ball started 17 IndyCar races from 1950 to 1952 and would win a race at San Jose in the latter year. Unfortunately, he received head injuries in a crash at Carroll Speedway in 1953 and remained in a coma for more than a year before dying in 1954. Here he is after qualifying at Indianapolis in 1951, where he finished 5th. Spalding was mostly a super-modified driver. His first national championship entry was at Milwaukee in 1960, where he failed to qualify. He then entered 9 more races from 1967 to 1969, starting 2. Spalding finished 8th at Trenton in 1968 and Castle Rock in 1969. Here he is during practice for the 1969 Hoosier 100, where he failed to qualify. Johnny Parsons was the son of 1950 Indianapolis 500 winner Johnny Parsons, who spelled his name with an IE at the end. The younger Parsons raced IndyCars from 1969 to 1996, starring 106 races out of 146 attempts, getting a best finish of 2nd at Trenton in 1978. In 1994, Parsons was inducted into the National Midget Auto Racing Hall of Fame. Here he is after qualifying for the 1985 Indianapolis 500, where he finished 5th. Savage was a protege of Dan Gurney, who started off racing motorcycles before becoming a road racer. He started 28 IndyCar races from 1969 to 1973 and would win a race at Phoenix in 1970. Tragically, at the 1973 Indianapolis 500, Savage was involved in a crash when he lost control in turn 4 and hit the inside wall just after making a pit stop, meaning the car had almost the maximum amount of fuel in it. Savage was burned in the crash and would die 33 days after it due to lung failure. Here he is on his way to victory at Phoenix in 1970. Lazzaro won the 1999 Atlantic Championship. He mostly competed in sports cars, where he won the 1999 24 Hours of Daytona in the GT3 class. Lazzaro also competed in the various divisions of NASCAR from 2000 to 2005. In 2001 and 2002, he started 6 IRL races and got a best finish of 9th at Homestead and Nazareth in the latter year. Here is Lazzaro during practice at Homestead in 2002.